Okay, now that we know what the parts are and how to hold the guitar properly, let me show you the first thing you probably want to do to start learning to play. This is a simple little exercise, and essentially what we're going to do, find a place on the neck, and I would start up higher. There's a little less, it's easier to press down here than it is back here coming off the nut. Find a place that the frets just kind of line up with your fingers so that each finger occupies a fret or a space there. Start there and just press down on a string. I start on the bottom one or anywhere you like, really doesn't matter. Start here, pressing with your fingertips, and just press down on the string right behind the fret and plug the string. Now you can use your fingers or you can use a pick. Really doesn't matter, that's a personal thing. Certain styles may lean toward one or the other, but if you don't have a pick right now, don't worry about it, just get started. And put your second finger down on the next fret. Again, doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter if your guitar is even in tune right now. That's not even important. What we're doing is getting our fingers used to learning some new muscle movements, because in life, very few people go around doing things like this in everyday life. If you decide you want to play a guitar, that's what you'll be doing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it doesn't it doesn't hurt to practice using a metronome so that you can get that click going with you, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. And when you get where you can go up like that, now again, your first try, you're probably gonna, and you're gonna have to press harder to get that right behind the fret. And then go 2, and then 3. Go as slow as you need to do this properly and learn the proper technique. And don't do this for long periods of time. I wouldn't do it longer than maybe 5 minutes at a time. Do it, if you're watching TV, do it during the commercials. Take breaks between, because your fingers are going to get sore. When you're learning how to do this, your fingers will get sore. Don't play until they're so painful that it makes you quit. Just get used to doing this a couple of minutes at a time at first. A metronome will help. There are lots of free apps. Go find any one of those. One's as good as the other. And we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mix it up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4. You'll find the hardest is 3, 4, 3, 4. When you get comfortable with that, move on to another string. Ideally, you should be able to. You want to do that until you're comfortable doing this on all 6 strings. And right now, again, doesn't matter if your guitar is in tune right now. You're getting used to some new muscle movement and pressing those strings down, aiming for them, hitting them properly. And again, take it slow, because at first it's going to be awkward. It's different. Slow as you need to. Now, this will build up a little strength in your hand. It'll get you used to pressing every string across through there with every finger. And you'll need to do that as we start making chords later. There's all kinds of chords. And you'll need each finger to do something. So you want to be able to use every finger for every string and reach all of them. And trust me, it's a little awkward, a little slow going at first, but nobody just picks up a guitar and starts jamming. If you'll spend a little time doing this, you will do much better than if you just start trying to make the chords right away and all these awkward positions for your fingers when you haven't even gotten used to doing this first. Do this. Each string, each combination on each string. Don't worry if your guitar is tuned or not. In fact, here's a little tip to make it easier your first few days. Tune your guitar down. That's right, tune it down. Less tension on the strings, it's easier to hold. And for the first few days, Well, you may get used to that and like it in a lower tuning and play, and that's fine too, depending on where your vocal range is. But for the first few days, tune it down. Tune it way down. Doesn't matter if it's in tune or not. We're practicing pressing strings, getting our fingers going. Tune it down will make it easier. Move up here. There's more flex in the middle of the strings. As you get used to this, like I said, slide up here. Start up here where your fingers match a fret. And when you get good at that, slowly slide back. You'll notice that they're further apart, and it's a little bit harder, which is why I don't recommend starting back there. I want to set you up for success. Do everything I can to show you how to make it easy to get you going. But once you get the hang of this, work your way back so that you can, because you'll need to do this too, but don't start there. It's a little harder. With that, get going on that. Again, don't practice too long at one time. Give it 5-10 minutes at a burst, then rest. If you're watching TV, do it during the commercials. Try like that, and spend a good week getting used to that and pressing each string at each fret.